Hello everybody, my name is HWDev, aka Harley, and today I wanted to show you my accurate third person line trace, and then I'm going to show you how to make one yourself, because I have looked at plenty of videos online and none of them just, work right, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so first I want to show you how it works and show you what exactly we are going to be recreating. This is from a system from a third person shooter I'm making currently, and we are not going to be remaking all of this or the weapon system completely. If you would like a tutorial on making the weapon system, let me know, because I might just do it, alright? So let's get into this. So for the accurate third person line trace, obviously, number one, it shoots from the muzzle to where you're aiming, right? Well, we're gonna preventing and making this where the line trace still shoots forward, and you won't be able to, shoot behind you or beside you, it making impossible shots. And also, it helps with being able to impossibly shoot around corners. All right, so let's get into the tutorial. Alrighty, now we are in a new project. This is the Advanced Locomotion System. You do not have to use this project, but I do recommend it because it has a rifle state set up already. Alright, so let's go over to Event Tick. We're going to drag off of here, and we're going to search for a line trace by channel. Pull that way over here because we're going to need some room. So if you're using the base third person character that Unreal gives, you're going to have a variable over here for camera, but ALS doesn't. So we're going to go over here and we're going to get player camera, camera manager, get player camera manager. We're going to drag off that. We're going to get the actor location. And then forward vector. That one. After you have these two, you can just get the location and plug that directly into start. And for the forward vector, we're going to drag off of it, get a multiply, and drag off here, we're going to get an add. And then we're going to hold control and left click, drag that down to here so it's on the bottom, and we're going to add that by the starting location. And that goes into the end location right there. And then for here, we're going to convert this to a single float parameter, and we're going to give this a value of 175. So for my project, I already went into the character, not the character, the player character, or player camera behavior up there, sorry. I already went up there and changed some values on the aiming and the looking direction so that just the camera is not so far back. I set it's a 125, 150, or 125 negative and 50. And for the aiming, that was in looking direction. For the aiming, I just set it to negative 50. So it's really close. So if we go to rifle, oh, I forgot to. Sorry, my bad. Let's just go ahead and display this for on frame. Okay, so now you see a line. It's a little line trace. If I hit F8, you can go to the side. See, it's not that long at all. And as you see, just that little red dot barely hits something. That's all we need for most of this system. So if we get out of there, come back over to animate, or go back over to your character blueprint. And off this return value, we're just going to promote a variable. And then we're going to name this use end trace. And that's all we need for the event tick. System going. We're going to just do right mouse button. And this part you don't have to do if you're in something else. I'm just going to do this for the ALS system. So you want to get the overlay state if you're in the ALS system. Press equal, get equal enum. Take a branch off this. Rifle. And then we're going to just get rotation mode. Move that one more up. Get another equal enum going. And this we want to be set to aiming, just so when we're aiming we can also shoot and not just hip fire. Oh, drag off this and put an and. There we go. Compile that. And now for the line trace, that's actually going to be doing something. So this one is just going to be straight from the camera. So pretty much the same thing as this one. So we can just copy this right here actually. Control C, Control V, or just Control D, whether you like. Drag this into true. We'll put this one on for a duration. We're going to drag off this, promote this to a variable, and call this distance. Just like that. And then now we're going to get the break hit results. And this will be to another line trace. Just put that over there for now. Okay, so with this line trace, we are going to need a few things. Number one, we need this variable that we set up here. But first, we're going to impact point, select vector, and then we're going to get the end trace here. So what this does is, if this hits something, and plug this into the return value, sorry, but what this does is when you shoot, if you hit something, you will use this impact point instead. If not, then you will use the end trace. And we're going to come off of here, and we're just going to get another select vector. Let's drag this a little bit more down. And use end trace variable that we got here. We're going to plug this into here. Put that on B, and then end trace can go right up there into A. Because if we hit something with that small little end trace, we don't want to shoot towards the impact point. We want to shoot towards the end trace. So now we're going to get the skeletal mesh from up here if you have this. If not, you're going to want to find your skeletal mesh for your weapon and drag off of that and get socket location. And we're just going to put muzzle in here, M-U-Z, no caps, M-U-Z-Z-L-E. For the ALS, it'll be whatever. You have to put the exact name as your muzzle name for your gun in here. For the ALS, it's like this. Now we're going to drag off of here and get the find look at rotation. Start is going to be from its location. Endpoint is going to be going into here. And then off of here. See, most people, most tutorials I saw, they would just do like from the muzzle to the impact point for the end and the start. You don't want to do that. That's going to like cause way more issues than need be. So we're going to drag off of here. We're going to get the get forward rotation or get forward vector again. Drag this into start. This is for the muzzle location. And we're just going to want to copy this, the distance and the multiply and the add, and just put that over here. Plug that into the return vector. Let me make some more space so you can see what's going on. Come on. Get the start location that we got up here again. Plug that up into here. And then plug that into the end rotation. That is pretty much all you have to do. So if I hit compile and save, and I go into game now, you still see this one. But let's grab this and aim. I messed up. So what I did is don't forget to change this variable. I forgot to change this. So change this to the distance of your gun. We are going to set this to 1500. And now we pull it out and we shoot. That hits exactly where you're aiming. And now you just got to set up the line trace to ignore the player, and that's pretty much it. It stops you from being able to shoot around corners without seeing them, or shooting this corner when you're not close enough to it. And it stops you from shooting where you can't possibly shoot. It's just that simple. Now if we go back to our blueprint and we go down here and we just turn this back to none, compile and save, instead of seeing that whole middle one. Oh, you can turn off the other one too, but shoots exactly where you're looking from the muzzle. Hits every single time. Yeah. And if it's for some reason blocked and you can't shoot straight, you shoot directly out of the muzzle towards the end trace instead of, yeah. Yep. Alrighty. Well, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. Comment if you'd like a tutorial on a full weapon system like I said in the beginning. And, yeah, I think that's it. Peace out, y'all.